What's up, everybody? Welcome to Gaming with Bill Mack. Sit back, relax, and enjoy gaming. Rock on! What's up, everybody? Once again, you're with Gaming with Bill Mack, and I am playing a little bit of Madden 2016 with my hometown Carolina Panthers in a connected franchise. As I stated earlier in my earlier video, I will be doing different kinds of videos on the very few limited games that I do have, but it's all well and good. I just want everyone to enjoy the games, enjoy these videos. You know, I try to extend myself out and to get a little bit, started, and just hopefully have a good game today. Panthers, I'm very proud of them this year, 15-1. They're in the Super Bowl, which will be, I think, within the next week, 6:30, playing against Peyton Manning and the Denver Broncos, which should be a good battle. I'm very confident in my Panthers, and they've done well this year. The emergence of how well Cam has played has really, really made things a lot easier. And a lot of problems people were saying in the beginning was they're worried this year because Kelvin Benjamin, he got hurt at the beginning of the spring training camp, and he was lost for the year. And people were like, "Oh no, who's Cam going to throw to now? Who are these receivers? We don't know who they are. Who's he going to throw to? I just feel really badly. They're going to suffer now." But it tells you the tale of a good team. You can actually basically, just find a way to win and your team pull together, because, football is a team sport. It's more than just one person basically playing. It's more than just Cam playing. Granted, Cam, he's the captain, carries the team. But, you have people, and people have underestimated Carolina, which understandably so, because they haven't been consistent in winning, the last few years, which they've been the three-peat in the NFC South divisions, for the last 3 years of being their division champ, which is something they never played before. Looks like we're playing the Green Bay Packers today, which will be a formidable matchup. I'm going to pick edit my uniform, which I like to do because I like to go for the home alternative. I just always have, and it's just been my basic one, the home alternative with the black, which I like that. Now they did play with the all blue during the Thanksgiving game when they played the Cowboys and beat them up pretty badly. But I actually like that, so I'm thinking maybe next year they'll have that all blue as an alternative too, with the blue, the blue pants to go along with the alternative blue jerseys, which I think is an awesome idea. If they could just get that helmet, that would be great. I'm looking forward to getting that. But if they could just get like that helmet, make it like a black, I think it's awesome. I'm still trying to figure that out, why they haven't done that. I don't know if they can't do that every year. I can understand why I'm not doing it, during the year, because you've already got the silver helmets. But I don't understand why they can't just get the black helmets going, because I think that would look great in all black, or having them white with the black helmets. I think that would look cool. EA Sports, Jonathan Stewart. Jonathan Stewart is one that has had a pretty good year too. This is his first year of nothing but being in the backfield to himself. Now you've had quite a few others in the backfield as well, with Mike Tolbert, which is part fullback, part halfback, and you have the rookie Cameron Artis-Payne, which saw some limited work. But I more or less am satisfied with Stewart. He came within maybe 10 or 11 yards, I think, of breaking 100. So we'll see how this goes. But this connected franchise is something I'm getting used to, because I'm only playing my team's turns. I'm not playing defense, just offense. So that's something I'm used to getting to. But looks like we've got pretty good field position and whatnot. So we'll see how it goes here. Now, what I like doing, my strategy, is running the ball. I like to run the ball, which is oddly enough what Carolina has really been well at this year. You know, they've been a very consistent, very well balanced team with rushing, and you know, I'm just very glad that, you know, they have done this and have basically stayed balanced. You know, you don't see a lot of teams doing that much anymore. They've gone more of a shotgun, more of a pass-happy offense, and they don't really rush the ball consistent. But this is where Carolina has been really good at establishing that this year. Let's see, go to my tight end. Well, and nothing. I thought my tight end was going to go up for a pass, and he just stood in. This is a problem I ran into last game. I'm 5-2 in this, folks, because I've been playing, sadly enough, and I'm sad to admit, I played it on rookie. I've always played it on rookie. And yeah, I know you don't really get much out of rookie, but I just wanted to play. And, you know, I got rookie, and I played it, but now I know I needed to basically go up, and I need to try to elevate it a little bit, get a little bit faster. And so, well, I'm going to punt off, but just to be safe. I did go up to pro, I think is where it's at now. And, you know, I can tell it's a little bit faster. And the only thing is I don't like on Connected is you can't control the offense and defense, because, like, when I'm controlling the passing, but, like, I'm not controlling the running, the ball, I'm not controlling the receivers, and it falls solely on them, you know. And I've had quite a few quite a few drops my last game I played, so I'm just looking forward to hopefully not having as many drops. You know, my guys are usually pretty reliable when it has came to that. So let's see if we get started here. Pretty decent again at at 19. It's not as hopeful, not as good as I thought. See what old Benjamin's doing here on the side. And that's what's killing her. My guys last week, folks, my last game, they were just constantly were not being able to hold the guys off. I was getting mowed over, and I'm like, your guys are much better than this. You know, I'm not sure why they were doing like they were doing, but we shall see as we go for its second 17. See what we can do here. Now he's got a wide open Olsen right down the middle. Now see, if he just when that's part of when they control it, it's a good deep pass. I'm satisfied with that, but he started running sideways, and for some reason, whenever you do that on here, like realistically, you basically slow down a little bit and allow the guys to catch it. If he just went straight because there was nobody behind him, you know, he could have done that. But, I mean, hey, I can't really complain about everything that's happening, but try to drive down here a little bit and see if we can get a score. But, yeah, the Panthers have done really well. I'm very, very satisfied, you know, with their efforts this year. I think they went before in 2003 against the Patriots, and so I think it was I don't remember, Super Bowl 30-something, but I'm not really sure. But it was a really good game. I remember watching at my friend's house, and you know, it was Jake Delhomme was the quarterback then, and they ran real well. You know, I couldn't really have a problem at all with the way they were running the ball. So, you know, they were running the ball, and I think, to me, what really done it, they were talking about Vinatieri kicking the field goal to end. Because, you know, back when Vinatieri was with New England, he was always famous for making, excuse me, making the game-winning field goals and whatnot. So, you know, I quite understood that, but with me, I was just kind of hoping that John Casey was kicking the ball, and he was kicking the ball, kicked the ball out of bounds. He kicked the ball out of bounds, and that meant, you know what that is, that's, you know, it's legal procedure. And then Tom Brady had the ball like the 30 or 5 or 40 yard line. And folks, I knew when that happened, the game was over with. You don't want to give him, you know, you don't want to give Tom Brady that close of a chance to to do it. So, sure enough, as I thought, that's sure enough what happened. Touchdown, Carolina. Cam Newton to his usual typical target as well on the game, as well as in real life, is Mr. Greg Olsen, number 88, which to me is Carolina's best tight end they've had. It was previously Wesley Walls. Wesley Walls, I will admit, was my favorite. Was my favorite tight end, but Greg Olsen has really established himself since coming over in that trade with Chicago a few years back. So I was very satisfied. So, and here we go again, folks. Another touchdown. The good thing about this Connected franchise is that even though you're not controlling your defense, you just skip right to your next turn. So either your defense holds up, they score, or they don't, and you have to score. But the good thing is that I don't have to play defense. I can go straight to mine. So all I can control is what I do on offense. So right now, second quarter, it's 14-0 Carolina over Green Bay, 1st and 10 with my Panthers. And hey, if it ain't broke, then why fix it? So I'm going to keep sticking with hitting my tight end. That's basically what I'm trying to do anyway. So good luck, and we'll see what happens. Just over the middle, but had some players. 5 of 6, 111 yards. Cam, 2 touchdowns. So he's doing all his good stuff through the air. Just we had quite a few players in the vicinity there catching it. But yeah, I'm really proud of Carolina. I think, and I told friends, I think that Carolina has a way better chance of making it this year, because with Cam leading them and their momentum that they're on, the fun that they're having, the enjoyment that they're having, I mean, why not? Why not? Why not Cam and Carolina win? To me, I was talking to my friend Bullet D. I was telling him that I felt like Carolina has a better matchup and chance to win against Peyton Manning. Granted, Peyton Manning's an awesome quarterback, but I just feel like it's a lot easier. It's a lot easier to me for him to play against Brady, or Manning than Brady. That's just the way I feel about it, because he really had that chance to basically, to win. And with Brady, it was very difficult because Brady was a man. But Peyton's had lapses this year. He's in one of his final years, if not his final year. And I just feel like this is Carolina. Their defense is good. They don't basically, they rotate their front four. So they usually have fresh guys in. So I just feel like all signs are pointing to Carolina winning this year. And if it will be North Carolina's second major championship, a lot of people don't maybe not realize it, but in 2005, the Carolina Hurricanes hockey team won the Stanley Cup, which I followed that a lot. I really enjoyed that. To me, it was an awesome experience, and watching that on series. I had actually bought the DVD, but when my Smart X basically was here, it somehow got misplaced, and I can't seem to find any more copies. I even looked on their site, and I didn't see it, which is where I ordered it, and I'm hoping to get another copy of it soon. But this would be a great touch for Carolina to be able to get this. So that's what I'm kind of hoping for, is that they basically are able to win this Super Bowl, because this is a good chance, there's not any, for them to be able to get it. At least in my opinion. Yeah, I just really think that. But what I do like about this game, folks, and I've not really criteriaed it a whole lot. Some things I do like about this game is the graphics on it. I mean, they are really, really awesome. I mean, the catching, when you're able to catch and it lets you control as aggressive as you want to be on it, like trying to go after the ball, you be as aggressive, so you can really almost it's like you want to take it away from the receiver or the cornerback or safety, you know, or just go after it more. And I like that. I really think that's a cool thing to do, rather than it just being a simple, you know, simple pass. So now, you know, I like that. The graphics, of course, always been good. This first, I got my PlayStation 4 back in, I think it was 3 or 4 days right before Christmas time, and I really wanted it, and I was like, I've got to get it somehow, you know. And so I basically did, and I was really happy that I did. I was really happy that I got it, and I had been a couple years since I had my PlayStation 3, and now I upgraded to 4. Now I can have it for a little while and just focus on buying some games, because, you know, Bullet was up to he had his PlayStation 4, and we really couldn't co-op and play any games together because he was on his 3, or I was on my 3 and he was on his 4. But it's all well and good now. Shot a few games. Excuse me. We shot a few games, played a few games and whatnot, and just enjoyed it. So I really enjoyed this though. But like I said, in time, folks, you know, hopefully you'll be able to enjoy these games. And I myself sometimes have did that, where I basically looked at other games to see how their play is, especially with my team. To me, it's really nice, and I think it's a good addition to have. You know, playing this game. So Madden has always been a big play of mine. So we'll see how it goes. You know, with these, hopefully people will like them.
First down at the 46.
Oh man, what I like doing is I'm trying to figure it out, folks. Sometimes I have a problem trying to get Cam on the where he can scramble. I've done it a couple times. It just seems like when I've tried to play, I haven't been able to get him to scramble where he can pick up some yards, or maybe being faster. I don't know, but it just seems like I haven't been able to get him to do like I've wanted him to do. There we go. At least I'm getting my passing down. See, that's what I like about it. If I can get the speed up on it to where these receivers get their cuts and stuff, I'm going to feel a lot better. So, it was halftime. See, I didn't even know, paying attention. 21-7 at halftime. I'm, of course, leading Green Bay 184 yards to 94. I've only ran the ball 9 yards, but come on, folks. I mean, look at that. Average yards per play, 10. And 8 minutes I've been controlling the ball to their 3.5. When the run is not going to work for you, you might as well just go to the air and pass it, because they're not going to really, they're going to stop you in running, because you're not going to run like you want to run to begin with. Excuse me. Sorry about that if you get a little cough in here, folks. You have to forgive me for that. I've been having some a cough here, and you know, I've not been able to get rid of it the last few weeks. It's one of these rough ones, but you know, I just enjoy it. But when I play the game, like when I play like, you know, Madden here, I like playing with Olsen. I like my tight ends. I've always used them. I don't know if it's because they're in the slot, or it's just that they're closest. Is the fact that I enjoy using them, because I trust my tight ends, because they're relatively close, and you know they're not like when you have receivers that are way up deep. It's harder when you go and you let that ball go, whether you know it's gonna basically, you know, get to them and all, whether that cornerback or safety is going to try to go after it. So the tight end, I can kind of see and kind of keep a bead on what he's doing. There we go. And I'm bad for going to my right side when I play. If you've noticed that during the gameplay, I'm more or less focusing on the right side. I do that for some reason. I'm a left-hander, you know, but I tend to go to the right when I play. So that's just how the direction I basically go in. Back here in the third quarter.
The Panthers with an empty backfield.
Maybe I'll try to work the left side a little bit. See what happens here. And that wasn't such a good idea because my guy's standing over there and he's looking around while their end is going to get me in a sack. And maybe that's my fault. Just didn't take it off and run. But like I said, I'm not all at tune with that with my quarterback yet. But those times will come. I will eventually get it.
From the gun, Newton.
I seen that one. I seen that safety coming up. That's why I had to go ahead and get rid of it. I couldn't help it. And I wasn't planning on going anywhere else but where I was going with it. So, looks like, folks, I'm going to have to punt the ball off. I'm glad he didn't intercept that either. Those are the worst, just throwing it like that and knowing you're going to throw it in throw an interception. But that's just life. It happens. Sometimes you make plays and you sometimes wish you could make them in return, make them in, oh yes, on the 4-yard line. That's defense right there. Now my defense can hold them back, get some good field goal position, some good field position. Let's see how it works. Wow. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna run the ball. I wonder what I did. I must have turned the ball over because I'm already on my 9-yard line, and they were on their 4. Come on, Stuart. Now I do like doing my own quarterback, but see, I tried that with Madden 13. I think it was Madden 13 or 14 when I tried to do that, and I made my own self, but I knew on here Cam Newton was the quarterback, and I'm not going to play for any other team but Carolina. So I'm just going to make sure that I basically, you know, keep him. So I just said, well, I just will play as a connected team, and that's just what I'll do. Is I'll play as a connected team, and I will basically just be Cam. He's already what, 99? I mean, what better can you do with that? You know, 99 is a lot to be dealing with. So the score now is 28-7. Oh, they have gotten a field goal. So now it is 28-10 with 36 seconds to go in the third quarter. So not too bad at all so far. Actually doing pretty decent with it.
Stewart
okay.
is in the backfield. Cam Newton unleashes the
Here we go. That's what I like. Benjamin, if he's going to be here and he's going to be in the season, he's going to be able to catch those balls like that. You know, you can't beat that. He's got the, like they're in the coverage. He had the guy. He jumps up. He's got the height. He pulls it down. And he's got to bring that ball in and not allow him to take it away. Which I think a lot of times people do, and they like to do, is they like just watching me. They like watching me catch the ball, and then their receiver or their cornerbacks or whoever basically just want you to rip it down right as soon as it comes and you drop it, because I had a lot of drops and drop balls and passes when they would do that. So I'm just kind of looking forward to seeing how that works out.
Just a moment for the start of the fourth.
But like I said, folks, I hope you get a chance. If you haven't looked already, check out my pinball one earlier. I think it turned out well. And, you know, I was just the first one, just a test, not long, maybe 8 minutes. I know this one here is going to be a little bit longer, considering it being the game too, but what can you say? I mean, this is football. Shoot. I slipped the finger, wrong one. That was my fault. I got to quit trying to go out like that.
I guarantee the next time he goes over the middle, he'll be looking for that defender.
Oh, yeah. I try some of these short. I don't like these small packages like this, but you know, I usually like a spread formation, 2-3 receivers, and go from there. But you know, we'll see how this goes. There we go. To Cotry. And Jericho Cotry, folks, is a man from my favorite school, my favorite college, and pulled for each and every year is NC State. He has done well in Carolina. He is, you know, he's older when he came there, but hey, he's still got leadership. Then, you know, and my boy Phillip Rivers, of course, with the Chargers. And I'm really hoping, and I really wish he would win a Super Bowl. I know now it's looking bleaker. He's older and whatnot, but just still, you really hope that he basically, you know, does well. I at least hope he does. And so that's just what I hope it happens, is that he would get a Super Bowl. But, you know, I want Panthers first to get theirs. But it'd be great if Phillip did. But still, if not, I'm still proud of Phillip's career. He's had a long year. You know, and he's done a great job, you know, with this team. I mean, he's a very reliable quarterback, a very strong quarterback, play through pain. But, you know, he's done what he could do. You know, State has had a lot of players very proud of them for doing the excellent job, you know, that they've done. You know, Steve Hauschka or something, he's Seattle Seahawks kicker. He's from State. You got Russell Wilson. Well, he was from State. And you got quite a few guys that were there. Oh, that was a bad call there. That was a bad play, interception. And by of course, who else? Julius Peppers. Used to be Carolina's #1 pick from out of North Carolina. He played with him for a few years, but that was just right there in the end zone for his take. And I know I shouldn't have done that, but I don't know what else to do. Let's see. That was just a bad play on my part. But I love these little stat and goal things up here, to give you kind of, while you're sitting here like you're playing like, well, I can't control defense, but it gives you a chance to try to get these little drive things on and give your guy extra points today. So I kind of enjoyed these and learning, how to do these and whatnot. They're actually pretty cool.
Yeah, they do, but listen, it's not working today. They've been out there for a lot of plays, and you know what is happening? They have fatigue.
Up 2-minute warning. Yeah, that's okay. I'm about to change plays. I will not run the same play twice. I'm going to try to run a play here. So well I did that. Counter weak now. This is a tip. When I do run myself, I do love running the counter weak or to the misdirection. Because to me, those give you a better, unless you got a really quick guy off the side, he's not blocking anybody, you can always usually get through that, past that initial line. That's what I enjoy. I really enjoy having counter weak, where you're in the ball or the misdirection, and being able to follow along with that. To me, that's a good thing to have. There we go. First down. See, he's got 36 yards. He's getting 5 yards after contact. But folks, guaranteed you, if he hadn't got that, he wouldn't have been able to make it. Let's see here. Getting this time run down and go ahead. I don't want the game to end before I had this chance to finish it up.
Quick drop back.
Oh, that's a good. Oh, there. Yeah, that was my fault. See, I hung that one up just a tad. He had it, but it was just enough for those guys to get under him and catch it. And it wasn't a tip. It wasn't one of those tip passes either, or one of those straight darts, the bullet passes. He probably would have caught that and come down with it. But just because I left it up just a little bit, they had time to get under him and drive it away. So, what are you to do there, And there we go, another one that's right to him. Of course, the only thing I've noticed here on two folks is they like doing, ever since Odell Beckham Jr. caught that one-handed pass. See, they'd like doing a lot of one-arm passing. Now, watch the replay. One arm, caught it, but then the guy hit him and he couldn't bring it back in. And that's what happens when things like that go on. Really can't do too much with them. But every pass that they're thrown here can be a dive to the left or to the right, one arm, and that's just how they play it. So we'll see what happens here. If I can get Olsen to get to first down for me. Oh, ooh, that was almost into the. Was that? And we see that was a tip, almost the interception there by 58. I guess that's the linebacker, but we're in a punting formation, so why not punt it off? 53 seconds left in the game. 4th and 10. It's 28-10 Carolina on our own 43, so we're going to punt the ball off. Then hopefully it'll go ahead and now that's going out of bounds. Okay. Now we go to simulate player. Oh, I've got the ball one more time. 15 seconds. Okay. We're going to run out of shotgun here. Here we go. See, this is what I like, running that shotgun. My guys were fast enough to get. I can get down there and get another timeout if I can get down there. Just seeing how it goes. There we go. There we go. Look at that. 7 seconds. That's how you do it. That's how you get it down there from Cam to Kelvin. Okay. Let's see the next play. Okay, I'm going to try 22. We'll try that same play. See if I can go to a different guy this time. So it shows you pretty good so far. See if I can hit Olsen, if he's going to be open or not. They were doubling him while ago. Yes! In the end zone, baby. Mr. Olsen got him another one. I put that there just for him to get to. This was way ahead of him for him to run under. See, look at there. He caught it in front of him. He had to put his arm out to catch it in stride. That's what I'm saying. No let up. I threw it just a tad bit early. Just a tad bit early. And as you see, folks, as we come to the end of the game here against the Green Bay Packers, Carolina wins in the final, 35-10. Great game by both Panthers offense and their defense to only give up 10 points. Cam Newton leading the way, of course, in offense, as you see, 35-10. Beautiful graphics. So look at this. You see the glitter off the helmets and how 355 yards passing, 37 rushing for Carolina, 220 passing, 49 for the Packers. And this is Bill Mack. I hope you've enjoyed the gameplay for Madden 2016 and Carolina Panthers versus Green Bay Packers. And this is Gaming with Bill Mack, and signing off. And that's about all the time we got for today, folks, with gaming. This is Bill Mack here. Hit that like and subscribe button, and see you next time.